Well, I'm back with another fortnightly update. I think the fortnightly thing's becoming a habit. So, lots of things to talk about this week. It's week 2 of not working in radio. How am I feeling? I'll also be telling you more about what happened at the German Open. A new thing for this channel as well, a second video every week. You are lucky things. And also a big thank you. Let's start with that massive thank you. And I had loads of views, loads of messages, loads of hey good lucks. Thank you ever so much. It means so much to me when you like, comment or share this material, because you are the community that enjoys the video, and I do it for you guys. I do it for the love of receiving these comments and seeing what you think of the video. So many wishing me well, and it's going well. I'm going to try and tie in two things here. Firstly, I'm launching a second video. Yes, you're getting a second video every week. On a Thursday, if it's an event weekend, such as the one just gone, the German Open, I will try and film things on the fly and edit things on the fly and release that video every Thursday. It means double the amount of work, double the amount of editing, but for some reason I'm really relishing this challenge. At the same time, I'm still battling with the fact I'm putting myself out there, but I think it's a worthwhile gamble. So let's move on to the German Open. And the journey side of it was pretty tough. Unfortunately, Friday into Saturday is where everything started to go a little bit pear-shaped. Now, I was staying at a hotel with an unmanned reception. So if you hand your key in, if you don't get it before 11 o'clock, you won't be able to get into your room. In fact, I got back in at 4 o'clock in the morning. So you can imagine the scene. I can't get in my room. Then I managed to get to bed about 8, so I had to stay awake for about 3 hours waiting for my key, and got 3 hours sleep. And that started what was an incredibly challenging morning for me. I hadn't eaten breakfast, I hadn't slept particularly well, so things were starting to pile up, and it came to a head on like the Saturday evening where I was just in a really bad mood and I didn't want to take out anyone. And I couldn't continue doing this, and I couldn't continue to hurt someone or a group of people. It just wasn't fair on them. I went off to a river and I just literally sat there for 10-15 minutes and did nothing. I opened my phone and watched a video which really guided me through a process to get out of it. And it made me realise that this isn't about other people, it's totally about me. And sometimes we like to blame others a lot. I was horrendous for it. I walked back into that venue on that Saturday night from being super triggered, pissed off and angry to being the happiest guy on the floor. I don't know what changed, but I definitely owned something that evening, and it feels really good to admit that. And so what turned off to be the worst start to a Saturday turned into the best Saturday at one of the events I've ever had. And all it took was a 15-minute pause. If you want the honest truth, what I feel like right now is actually really good. I watched a documentary about 5 minutes on YouTube about a successful YouTuber's life. And he said at the end, you know when you're driving down the road and every light goes green, that's what it feels like presently. But genuinely, I'm looking forward to the challenge that arrives in September. I've got nearly 6 or 7 events back to back. I need to produce 2 videos a week, and I need to maintain the standard of DJing that my community expects of me and what I want to give them as well. And for once in my life, I can actually say I believe I can do it. So I'm looking forward to it with a massive smile on my face. And I genuinely have to say this, that leaving radio is probably the best thing I've ever done in my life. I'll see you next Monday. If not, it will be 2 Mondays' time. I'm going to change the end title because of that.